What am I supposed to do with this thing? The picture online showed it as a centerpiece in the middle of the table. Said it was a great decoration for my office. Only to get it and, well, it's actually kind of small. I know my hands are large, but just to get some perspective, what am I supposed to do with this? I guess maybe I can find a friend with a dollhouse or something and we could plant a shrub in the front yard. But seriously, how many times have you looked at a picture online, thought, oh, this is fabulous, only to see it, order it, accept it, and go, that's nothing like what I saw on the pictures? They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. What if I told you a picture could be worth thousands of dollars? That's what we're going to speak about today. Some tips to get your home ready for the photographs in the selling process. Hi, I'm Anthony George of Remax Syntax. Each week I put together a video pertaining to Waco and the real estate market. Today I want to speak about getting your home ready for the photographs. Face it, the home market has changed. No longer do we put a sign in the front yard, get a phone call for someone that wants to view the house so they can get more information. Everyone's turning online, whether they go to their favorite website, whether they go to your website as a realtor, whether they accept a piece of mail from the realtor that has it listed. They're looking at a picture before they ever step foot into the home. Average says most people view these pictures an average of 7 seconds. They either like it or they're on to the next one. So it could be worth thousands of dollars if they like your home and stay on the page and view the whole portfolio, or do they just look at the first picture of the outside, the second picture of the first room that's in the house, and go, oh, no way. So what can you do to get your home ready for pictures? First, let's talk about clutter. Yes, my house has it too. Stuff piled up. We've lived there for 10, 15, 20 years. You just accumulate things. Oh, that's a nice table. Let's put it over here. Oh, that's a nice picture. Let's hang it there. And even in my office you can see there's pictures everywhere. I accumulate stuff. We all do. So the first order of business to get your home ready for sale would be to declutter. Start going through your things. If your house is for sale, you're going to be moving it anyway. So are they things that need to go with you? Things that need to go in the garbage? Or things that you could repurpose or sell to friends in the community by having such things as a yard sale or donating to a local organization? But the first thing to do would be declutter, so that when pictures are taken, they can see the whole picture or most of the room without it being hidden by extra furniture, extra pictures, extra plants, even though mine that I showed in the beginning probably is not going to be in the way. Number 2, turn on all the lights. Turn off the fans. Make it as bright as possible. What the picture to portray is what they will see the home like. And you want it to be open, airy, bright. Most people don't want to live in a cave, even though I want to be in a cave when it's time to sleep. But most people, when they see the photo, bright lights, bright features, that will sell your home for more money. Number 3, let's discuss the weather. Might be something that you hadn't thought of, but does the sun filter through this bank of windows in the morning? Do you have sun coming through the back of the house in the afternoon? What time would be a good time to schedule a photographer? Bright lights in the middle of the day with the sun straight over the top of the house probably aren't the best. They probably won't show the best features, either interior or exterior, and will provide harsh shadows, especially in the outdoor pictures. So determine what's the best time of day that your house looks the best? And what weather do you want? I can look at a forecast and I know we're in Central Texas. This time of year, there's not a raindrop in sight. So we could probably shoot photos any day. It's just a matter of what hour. Other times of the year, we may have gray for weeks on end. So if you're thinking of selling your home, you may think of that in the winter months or the fall months in this area because of cloud cover. When would be the best time to shoot your photos? The fourth thing to get ready for photos of your home, consider the outside. I know we've gone through the inside, we've decluttered everything, we've opened the space up, we know we can turn lights on, but what about outside? What about the garden hose that we've left laying across the yard so now part of the grass is dead? Try rolling that up, getting it out of the way. What about the hedge that needs trim so that we can see the windows? Also, I know we're speaking of taking photos on the outside, but it's also something to remember what happens when we open up the windows in the home to bring in that natural light. What's being seen behind them? If you have just nothing but a shrub, even looking from the inside out, that could turn some people off. So remember, don't forget about the outside features of the home. Declutter those as well. Replace shutters that may be missing and get the outside looking as good as the inside. Because remember, a picture is worth thousands of dollars when you get your home ready for sale. Remember, when selecting an agent or a photographer to take photos of your home, think about things such as staging. And today we can digitally alter just about anything in a home. However, it has to look like what they're going to show when they walk in to show your home. Nothing drives me as a realtor more crazy than for someone to use a picture that was taken 5 years ago and now the porch has been taken off of the home. So when I get there with a buyer, they go, well, what happened to the porch? Don't know. This is the picture that was on the internet. Buyer goes, I wonder what else they've not told the truth about. So, up-to-date pictures, and remember, some altering can take place, such as adjusting the lighting to make sure it looks natural. But once they start adding a fire to the fireplace that may not look natural, or making things outside the windows look like the sun shining all the time, when actually you have a home 4 feet from your house, that is a little bit on the dishonest side and a whole lot on the you're going to turn your buyers off. So instead of making lots of money, you're going to be losing lots of money. If you like this content today, please consider hitting the subscribe button and leave a comment below to let me know what you think about getting your home ready for photographs.